Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Wednesday morning, and I'm here to pass along some information regarding something that I've been very intrigued in learning about since the 26th of this past February. Now, as you recall, on that day, the bodies of actor Gene Hackman, his wife of many years, pianist Betsy Arakawa, and their dog, who I do not know the name of, let alone its breed or if it was a male or female, were all found dead in their household in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Now, New Mexico authorities did some huge investigating to find out what happened, and they came up with three conclusions. One, Hackman died from heart disease, natural causes, and Alzheimer's disease included. In fact, there were a few photos I've seen of him and his wife around the area that they lived in. Hackman looked frail. He did not look good. He was very thin. He was using a cane to get by. Betsy was alongside him, helping him walk. Betsy died from something called Hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, or hantavirus as we're going to call it here afterwards. It's a virus that is contracted from various rodents. And the dog sadly died from both starvation and dehydration, which led to me coming up with this conclusion. I'm thinking maybe, and I may be incorrect or correct on this theory, let me know down below if I'm either. I'm thinking Betsy may have been the first to die from obviously this hantavirus. Hackman, due to his Alzheimer's, wasn't able to contact 911, let alone get medical help. He would soon die afterwards. I'm not too sure what length of time between both deaths. And because neither was alive to take care of the dog, let alone feed it, poor Pooch would die from starvation and dehydration. And yes, folks, it's a very, very sad situation. Very sad indeed. Now, I decided to look up hantavirus on Google search, and I got some information that I would like to pass on to you all. It says here, hantaviruses are a group of RNA viruses spread by rodents that can cause severe illness and death in humans. They are not spread from person to person like the common household cold or the flu. There are multiple hantaviruses, each with a specific rodent host and different geographical distribution. In the United States, the most common carriers are the deer mouse, the cotton rat, rice rat, and white-footed mouse. Now, hantavirus infections often begin with non-specific symptoms like fever, muscle aches. These symptoms are similar to those of the flu, making early diagnosis very challenging. In some cases, the illness can progress to more severe symptoms within a few days, including difficulty in breathing due to fluid build up in the lungs. This can lead to respiratory distress and even respiratory failure. In addition to fever and muscle aches, other symptoms may include headaches, dizziness, chills, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Some individuals may experience what is called a dry cough. In severe cases, hantavirus infections can lead to low blood pressure, kidney failure, and in some incidents, death. Symptoms typically develop within 1 or 8 weeks after exposure to rodents or their droppings. And this report concludes with the following. If you suspect you have hantavirus infection, especially if you've been exposed to rodents and are experiencing fever, shortness of breath, or any of these symptoms, it is crucial to seek medical attention immediately. Now, when I first read that report, it took me back to Woodward Avenue, when the old Woolworth store used to exist on that avenue. This was in downtown Detroit, and the last few times, or let me correct myself, the last few times I've been inside of the Woolworth store in that area, there were a lot of pigeons walking around the streets, and there were these signs all around asking people not to feed the pigeons anything. Pigeons have been known to leave droppings on the ground. Rats, other rodents have been known to eat pigeon droppings. And rats have been known to have diseases. And the last thing you want to be is attacked by a diseased rat, for sure. And I know there's some people out there who do keep mice and rats as pets. And I'm sure those are probably treated with some sort of shots to keep them free from any diseases or viruses and such. But at the same time, I can't help but be concerned because of what I just read for you. You know, it's a sad case, very sad case. You know, I could go on much more about this, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to leave it up to you, the people watching this video. I'd like to know your thoughts on this. I'd like to know if you've been through this situation. Have you survived hantavirus? If you did, let me know how you made it through. Or if you knew someone who died from this particular virus, let me know in the comments below. In the meantime, I'm going to hit the hay in a few minutes after I change clothes. Don't forget, New Music Maniacs episode will be live on my channel this coming Thursday evening at either 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Look forward to seeing you there. Also, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button and that notification bell. Everybody, take care and be careful.